Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, my name is Marsha, and today we're going to be reviewing the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Woo! Because it's finally in Canada. Like, I don't know why it took them so long. I don't know, like if I was that company, Tarte, I would have done that a long time ago. I don't know, maybe it's a business side of things, but yeah, finally, thank goodness it's here, and you can actually go into Sephora, get your shading done, matched, whatever it's called, and get your concealer. What I'm planning to do is, I'm going to do one side just with my finger. I have nice little blemishes for you to conceal. I'm going to do my under eye and maybe some brightening over here. And just with my hand, I'm going to blend it out. The left side of my face, I'm going to blend it out with a beauty sponge, of course. And we're gonna go through the day and see how it holds up, how we like it, coverage, is it cracking, is it looking good, do we enjoy it, like do we actually like the consistency? And I'm gonna go through that the whole day with you. I'm going to show you if I enjoy the concealer and if I actually like it, and if it is actually worth the, I think it's $38 for, I don't even know how many mLs it is, 10 mLs, which if you are using it just for a small amount of concealing, it's gonna last you a long time. But if you are using it for brightening purposes, which is like a lot of under eye coverage areas and over here, then it might not last you as long for that of a higher price point. So yeah, let's check it out. Let's do a full Marsha review on this. So I'm really excited to show you guys what I think about this product. Let's get into the video. Okay, here is the actual concealer. I wanted to show you exactly how I unbox it. Yeah, it comes in a clear box, and I got the color 22N neutral, light neutral, I think. Yes. So the box is pretty cute, clear, and then the actual tube is glass, I believe, and it says Double Duty Beauty. This is adorable. Thank you, Tarte. So I got 22N light neutral, and it says at the bottom, so you never forget. Yep, that's right. And yeah, the packaging is really cute. I like the Aztec looking top there with the gold. Very nice and girly. Just for me. Anyways, let's open it. Let's go, Marsha. Taking a while, trying to be... Oh my god, that's a huge doe foot applicator. Wow, I did not expect that. I guess I'm not used to that, but they needed to do something different. Yeah, let's try and swatch it now. Waste as much product as we can. Okay, yeah, this product was very creamy when I was doing this. I really enjoyed the texture, and look at that. Look at the glossiness. So let's start applying the concealer. So it does say Double Duty Beauty, which I don't know, it might be a bit too cakey for my liking, but this does say that it's a 12-hour crease-proof concealer. So I'm going to be using this solely to conceal, not to highlight, so I'm going to use a very small amount. Again, I'm not a pretty full coverage girl, but I do have some very potent under eye circles, for me at least. And then I do have some blemishes here that we're going to cover it up, and I'm going to wear it for as long as I can today and follow you guys throughout the day, just so we can see how well this concealer actually holds up. I got the guy at the Sephora place to color match me. I wanted to get the real full experience, so I went there and I was like, okay, color match me please. I'm gonna do one by one. So I wanted them to really show me how it's done so that I can feel like a person that shops in Sephora. I didn't want to go in there and color match myself. I wanted to get their service and see how they do on the color matching as well. I'm not the kind of person to just go and buy a whole bunch of colors and, you know, just play around with that. I wanted the full Sephora experience with this Shape Tape. Let's start blending it out, I guess. It actually blends out really nice with my hand. I actually covered that up really nicely. I don't know if you guys can see. Like, that's gone. And it doesn't look that cakey. The only minus of a doe foot applicator is that you're taking the bacteria on your face and you're putting it right back into the tube. which I'm not a big fan of. I forgot to mention before, I already have a base on just because I do have to run to a nursing lab that I have. Let's see. There is a lot of working that I have to do, and the texture is it's pretty creamy, I'll say, but it does cling on to where I put it. Whoa, that's quite a lot. And as you can see, it is a little bit sheer. I don't know how to explain it. Like the color, you can kind of see through it a little bit. I definitely put too much, so I will keep that in account next time that I use it. So I really just want to use my beauty blender to blend it out. But I'm not going to, because I promised you guys I won't. I might just start looking really cakey today, but that's okay. It's a part of reviewing something. See, I had to switch fingers just because it's a bit too much product maybe. This is a comparison from right to left. Now I'm gonna start using a beauty blender. Oh yeah, I definitely like a beauty blender way better. I usually don't set my under eyes because I do think it makes me look a bit older and my skin look way more texturized. And let's start blending this eye out. Yes, beauty blender all the way. I already love it. Wow. So, I think I've got it all blended out. My blemishes and my eyes. So this side of my face is my hand and a little bit too much product. This side is obviously the beauty blender product. So now that I have it on, I'm gonna let it do its thing. I'm gonna let it oxidize. I'm gonna let the environment touch it, feel it, get all the particles in the air, flop on it, and I'm gonna see how it really truly lives on my skin, because I think it's really important to let the concealer just be and not touch it with any powder on top of it, nothing. That's a true review. So let's do that. Let's do its thing. I'm gonna be wearing a mask today, so we'll see how that holds up too. I'm gonna be talking, walking around outside, and we're gonna really see and dive into this America's #1 concealer brand, and we'll see if it's gonna be Marsha's #1 concealer brand. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Okay, baby, which eye do you like better? You have to look at me, not the camera.
I don't know, at first I liked your right, my left.
So this one you liked at first?
But now, I don't know, look at the light.
Is there enough light?
Yeah, just look up. Yeah, I think I still... Yeah, you're right.
You like the right one better?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Why?
I don't know, now that you look down, I don't.
Why?
It like...
Tell me everything, don't be shy.
It emphasizes your eyeball here more. But now when you look down, you get like this extra lip. This extra...
like texture?
Chin. Just kidding. I don't know, it's... From a first glance, I like your right.
Why? Like, is it brighter? Is it not as bright? Is there texture?
It
like...
just... I don't know, it looks more... I don't know the terminology for makeup, but...
Okay, but the right side looked better at first glance?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay, thank you, boyfriend. Okay, so I just had nursing lab, and in the nursing lab, what I do is I'm a third-year nursing student, so in this lab, it was my very first lab, and I literally did IVs, like I worked with a pump. We didn't learn how to actually insert IVs, we actually learned how to work the pump, so what actually pumps the fluid through the tubes and into your veins and how to like attach it, It was really fun. But anyways, I wanted to give you an update. I put on my concealer today at 12:35, and right now it's about 3:35. So it has been quite a while and I want to show you guys. So look, sorry, there's people and I'm kind of still camera shy. So this one I like better because it doesn't really have that much creasing happening. This one, on the other hand, the one with the beauty blender, it's looking a bit crusty and ugly and weird. And then also this, I don't like what's happening here. Not really a fan. I do like the under eye though. So I would definitely use this concealer for under eye, but I have better concealers to cover up blemishes as you see here. So that is the update for y'all. I'm gonna go home and cry myself because school is hard. So let's wrap this up. I have a couple of things I wrote down about this concealer. I really wanted to go into depth with it. I wore it for 6 hours plus, and I'm not gonna do the 12 hours just because of how it is already going. I don't really want to have it on any longer than I already have, and I don't think it's gonna get any better. It's just gonna get worse. And yeah, I just want to give you what I really think, and I'm sure I'm gonna try it out again, wear it a couple more times, and wear it maybe in different circumstances. So let me tell you what I think. Initial thoughts. The pros. Creamy. I like that they have a lot of shades. It's a pretty wide range of shades. I'm sure they've improved them since they first launched it. Now they have more. They even brought it to Canada, which is how I got my hands on it. That is great. When I first started using it, I was very buildable, and honestly, there's multiple purposes that you can use this for, is highlighting or, you know, just concealing. So you can use it to contour, you can buy a darker shade, or you can use it to highlight lighter shade, bigger parts of your face, or you can even just use it to conceal like I did. So I like that it's multi-purpose and it's a very universal concealer, you know. The cons. That's something we need to talk about. So when I was putting it on earlier, like right here, it kind of looked a bit see-through and sheer. I could still see some of my darkest spots coming through it, which is for me right away. I'm like, well, wait, like I'm just putting it on. I still haven't even like distributed it throughout this area here. Another thing that I really don't like about this is that it's a doe foot applicator, which when I'm trying to cover up these areas, I don't really want this doe foot applicator directly touching my skin even, or my blemishes, and then going back into here, introducing bad bacteria, good bacteria right into here, and then it's just a good breeding ground for this bacteria to just grow, ruin your product, and then you have to throw it out. And then you're putting this product on again back into your skin. I really don't like that. It's not healthy for you. It's not good. Some people might believe me, some people might not. But yeah, and the doe foot applicator is too big. Like, it's just awkwardly big. It's just like, make it small. It's more precise, and you can get it like into these little areas when I sometimes cover this dark spot here too. Yeah, that's another con initially. 3 hours later, my thoughts were this. My blemishes looked terrible, but that was under a mask, so I'll give it that. But my blemishes looked absolutely terrible, like this. And literally this was the state of them. I don't know why it just got dry and patchy here. Cakey almost, like here, just like bunched up all into one place. Like it chooses where it wants to go and just do. I don't know why, just so weird. Not how I distributed it at all. Like even here, I remember specifically doing this and some reason it went down. So I don't like that. Like, what's up with this? So on the right hand side at the 3 hours, I noticed that it looked pretty good. It did crease just a tiny bit, which is okay because it's normal to have fine lines. If you expect not to have fine lines and nothing going in there, then like, no. But here, it was like just where I used the beauty blender side, I had a lot of extra creasing, and it was just like bunching up again, like into one specific area, like right here. I don't know if you can tell, and it just made it look really, really cakey for no reason. So the beauty blender did cause a lot more creasing, and I'm kind of noticing that in my in here too. I don't know if water moisture is good because I did wear a mask. This is pretty much my thoughts. I don't think it's the worst concealer. I don't think it's number one either. I think it's somewhere like in the middle. It is like a higher coverage, but it kind of moves and it didn't last me as long as I thought it would. I might need to try a more matte look, and maybe setting it like with a powder would help it a lot. But I wanted to really try it and see how it does on its own. So let me know if you guys want me to try it with a setting powder, and leave me in the comments if it actually works better with a setting powder. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my video today. I hope that it gave you something. I hope that it makes you decide better whether to buy this concealer, whether to not buy it, and I hope that I helped you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna go and wash my face off now because I want my skin to breathe. Anyways, hope you come again soon, and I love you guys. Bye.